What is going on YouTube? The Independent Stacker coming to you again tonight, April 18th, 2019. As of 8:30 Eastern Standard Time this evening, gold is up to $12.7650. Silver is up 1 penny at $15.07, giving us a ratio of 84.74. We saw a lot of gains on the big board today. Palladium is up $26 at $14.27. Platinum is up $15 at $9.05. Rhodium is up $75 at $2,900. We saw a little bit of a loss on copper today, but we did see a little bit of a gain on aluminum. The price of a barrel of crude oil is up 35 cents today, and we saw gains on both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ. Saw a pretty decent gain, actually, of about 110 points on the Dow Jones. We only saw about 2 points over on the NASDAQ. On the currency conversions today, the euro down slightly, as well as the yen and the British pound. But we also saw little increases on the Canadian dollar and the Aussie dollar. Tonight's Big Stacker shout-out is a repeat. Precious metals updates. So last night's video posted precious metals updates as my Big Stacker shout out, and unbeknownst to me, he created his own challenge and I got tagged in the challenge. So the challenge is he picked 3 stackers from our community and read off and announced the 3 things in those channels' stacks that he wished he had in his stack. And I was one of the 3 that he picked. And he chose the $20 Canadian maple leaf that I have. He chose the $100 gold coin that I have, and he chose my Valcambi bars. The 3 things that he wished that he had in his stack. It was really cool. It's a cool challenge. It's really kind of unique, and it's actually gained a lot of traction. I just saw this evening where the Stacking Stormtrooper has announced that this is kind of a combination. He's taken this idea and is really running with it, and has decided this is what he's going to use for his 1,000 subscriber giveaway challenge. So the challenge that Precious Metal Updates has is I now have to choose 3 channels to announce the 3 things that those 3 channels have that I wish I had in my stack. So that's going to take a little bit of time to really kind of wrap my mind around on who the 3 channels I want to pick are and what they have that I don't have that I really would like to have. So I'm actually going to plan on putting that video out over the weekend. But the reason I picked Precious Metals Updates again is I wanted to go ahead and do a video for him. It's been a great friend since we got into this. We're coming up through the YouTube ranks together. And so I wanted to do a video highlighting the 3 things that he actually picked from my stack that he really liked. So number 1 is the 2016 Canadian Maple Leaf. This is the colorized version. This came from the Royal Canadian Mint with the autumn foliage on it. And of course the back side, I'm sorry. As I was told after I announced this on my first video I had this is actually the obverse. So in America, if you guys didn't know, the obverse of a coin is the side that has the date on it. That is considered the obverse. In currency that features the Queen of England, the Queen of England is always going to be on the obverse. The reverse is the side that does not have the Queen. So we learned a little lesson there today for you guys. But I really like this coin. This is a low mintage coin. I believe they only made 50,000, I believe, of these, which is small for a country that size that does its own coinage. So it's not like Niue or Tuvula that where they're doing 500 coins, but yeah, this is just a really spectacular coin. I've really appreciated this coin since I got it in the stack. I'm glad that Precious Metals Updates enjoys this one. So next up, we're going to do the $100 gold coin that I have. He enjoyed this one. So this one, this is a 2015 West Point minted. The high relief, this is ultra high relief. This is the first strike version. But not only that, but it is the U.S. Mint Master Designer Series that PCGS has. So if you guys don't know how these signatures get on these, what this actually is PCGS and NGC have contracted with former engravers and designers and mint heads, and for a small fee, I'm sure they collect the signers get they sign a bunch of cards, and those cards get inserted after they've been printed on the back side as kind of just almost like a gimmick, really. But it does add a cool little addition to the slab itself. So this is the Art Deco version of the Thomas S. Cleveland Master Designer Series signature. This one has, according to PCGS, 24 graded in the MS70 version. So there's only 24 of these in this condition with this tag. Now there are a few other tags that Thomas Cleveland has signed for this particular coin. Another odd thing about this Master Designer Series that PCGS has, Thomas Cleveland had nothing to do with this coin. He actually retired from the mint a year before this coin was actually minted. So he was already under contract once the coin was minted. So this isn't like a back date or anything. He was actually under contract at that point. So another fun fact about this coin, this was the very first coin that the United States Mint had made in the $100 designation. So you can see right there at the bottom, this is a 4 9s fine gold, as you can see. How close we can get with this camera here. My tripod's in the way. I don't know if we can get zoomed in real close for you guys. Oh, yeah. That scratch that you see there on the left is on the case. So, yeah, I'm really been on the fence lately on whether or not I want to trade this for a big old stack of silver or not. The PCGS value on this one is about $1,700 right now, which is actually a far cry less than what my dad paid for it. If you guys remember from my very first video, when we've talked about this particular coin in the past, this was a Christmas present for my dad last year. So really like that coin, but there's always more where that came from, it seems like. But moving on, the last thing that he said that he liked was my 100-gram Valcambi combi bars. If you guys missed out on previous video, we actually cut one of these bad boys open a few weeks ago, and we used part of it as the giveaway. And he said he really liked these, and decided that maybe he'd be interested in getting one of those maybe someday. So yeah, we got the full bar that's still in that whole package, and then we have half of a bar left over here in this one. So yeah, this has been a pretty cool little piece to have, and I've been real happy that I picked these up. there's a lot of guys in the stacking community that say, don't worry about getting fractional silver. It's a ripoff. You know, these are a really cool conversation piece. I'm going to get zoomed in on one of these here. So as you can see on there, yeah, shoot fire. Do I have it upside down? I can't even read the fine print on there. Hey, look at that. Now we can read it. Sorry, guys. So this is the Valcombi Swiss. 1 gram fine silver, 3 nines. So, you know, as we know that, you know, these carry quite a premium on them. I did get mine for quite a bit less than what the going market rate is right now. I paid $80 a piece for these, which, you know, right now they're going on AppMex for about $105. You can't find these for much under $95 or so a bar on eBay right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break one of these off. I think let's do this here. Do another break for you guys since I got it out, huh? Bend that back and oh, did you guys hear that? That was nice. That was really nice. I like that. So, yeah, Precious Metals update said that he really admired these and was looking to get something like this in his stack sometime. So I want to really surprise him. Precious Metals updates, but I want to send this to you. I want to send you this stick here of 10 grams, so you can have that and enjoy. And I know that you'll take care of this, and you know, I want to see you break this if you want. Don't feel like you got to keep it in its stick form. I'm sure you'll have a great time making a video where you break this apart if you want. So, Precious Metal updates, if you would, go ahead and leave your email address down in the comments, and we'll connect. I'll get your address, and we'll get this sent out to you this weekend. If you want, also, my email address is indyguy711@gmail.com. So INDYGUY711@gmail.com. You can go ahead and email me your address if you want. So guys, yeah, I really appreciated Precious Metals updates. Kind words that he had on his video. Go back and check that out. I think he also nominated Native Stacker and oh boy, I can't remember the first one that he nominated. Somebody can let me know down in the comments. That'd be great. So if you would, go ahead and hit that like button if you appreciated tonight's video. And as always, do appreciate those subs. I am 6 away from 200. And of course, jingle jangle the bell right there to get those notifications. The Independent Stacker is here once again to remind you that if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.